What is going on, everybody? I am Jake, aka Bomber, and we're talking about the Elimination Chamber happening Sunday night. I'm just now recording this after watching SmackDown, and guess what? There was only like 4 matches that were announced going into SmackDown tonight, so geez. Man, they little to no build on these pay-per-views, man, and I didn't even think about the Chamber was this weekend. It just, bam, just sneaks up on you. But really quick, let's take a look back at how I did with the predictions for NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. Only got 1 match wrong. Again, so far this year, I've only got 1 match wrong in every pay-per-view, but when you have 5 matches, it's kind of crappy to get 1 wrong. So I'm hoping to do better here. I did not see MSK winning. I really didn't. I thought they had enough momentum, really, just to be making it to the finals. I really thought the Grizzled Young Veterans were going to get it to make up from last year losing. But, you know, it is what it is. Still got a very good record, and I'm happy about it. And we're going to improve on that right here at the Elimination Chamber. We only got 6 matches to talk about because WWE will probably add 1 or 2 more, maybe on the kickoff or something like that. But man, they just do not announce matches like they used to. You go into the weekend not knowing the full card. It's crazy. Meanwhile, on Raw and SmackDown, you already know the every match and everything they post on social media, but pay-per-views they don't. What's going on there? Anyway, yeah. So even on Wikipedia, there's 6 matches listed here. Asuka and Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship. I guess we'll start there because I don't even know, man. I don't even know if this is going to be a thing. There's Lacey came out on Raw this week, said that she's pregnant. Rick's the dad. I love at the end. He's like, "Call me daddy. Call me daddy." It was great. I know a lot of people, oh, this is distasteful. Oh, God, shut up. Shut up. You may not like the story, whatever, but it's wrestling, man. It's always crazy. It's always wacky. Just, I don't know. Quit being a baby about it. It is what it is. I thoroughly love what they're doing here with Lacey and Rick and Charlotte. But anyway, let's get into this. If there's rumors that she's actually pregnant, who knows? I don't know if they have a match. Obviously, that's not the case. We know we were all had, and I don't think the match is going to happen. I don't know if somehow Charlotte's going to come in and take the match, or I don't know what's going to happen. But if she is pregnant, this match won't take place. But if she isn't, and it was all a ruse, she's winning this match. If this match takes place, Asuka is losing the title. I know people are going to be so mad online. Oh my God, Asuka's so much better than Lacey Evans. Well, guess what? You don't always have the best wrestler as the champion, any champion, period. It's not always the best wrestler, okay? Sometimes it's for a story. They put it into a story. Sometimes they put it into a story to give it to Charlotte Flair. Because that's what would be happening. If she's not pregnant, and this is an angle which the rumors are that she actually is pregnant. But I don't know. I may be wasting all this time talking about this match. This isn't going to happen. But if it does, we will count this match. If it doesn't, obviously we're throwing it out. But if it does, I'm picking Lacey Evans. Obviously, Asuka is the much better wrestler, obviously. But what is Asuka doing right now? She's not tied up in the story. She's floating around doing nothing right now. But Lacey Evans, this is the perfect heel move to like feign a pregnancy to win a title and then go on to face Charlotte for it. And Charlotte will win, by the way, in the end, obviously. But I like the story. I hope, I know this weird saying, I hope she's not pregnant because that sounds weird to say, but I hope it is a fake pregnancy for storyline purposes. Obviously, if she's pregnant, you know, that's cool. That's great and everything. But anyway, we'll stop talking about this match because it's probably not going to happen. So that is one of the matches. Let's move on. Oh man, look at this one. This is a tough match to call here. Elimination Chamber Triple Threat United States Championship match. We got Bobby Lashley, Keith Lee, and Riddle. Just Riddle. Okay, just Riddle. I was very early on thinking that this was going to be Matt Riddle. And there's still some part of me that is saying it is going to be Riddle's time because earlier, if you remember for the Royal Rumble prediction video, I thought they were going to add a match with Bobby Lashley and Matt Riddle for the title. Matt Riddle would lose. And then on the next pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber, he would get a rematch and he would end up winning. So all the way back then, I thought Matt Riddle was going to win the title on this pay-per-view. But I'm just looking at what's going on. Keith Lee, I don't even know why he's really in the match. I guess to get him on a pay-per-view. He's got little to no momentum right now. And Riddle is getting just the trash beat out of him every single week, which I mean, maybe that could be the part of the story for him getting the title. I don't know. But it really, momentum-wise, it doesn't look like Bobby Lashley should lose this match. But I have because I also had the theory that who is Drew McIntyre going to face at WrestleMania? Is it going to be Sheamus? No, I don't think it's going to be Sheamus. I think that's going to be Fastlane. I'm getting a little ahead in predictions, but I think possibly there's enough time to maybe drop the title off of Bobby Lashley and move him into the main of the title match against Drew McIntyre. Spoiler for who's going to win that chamber match, by the way. So that's always been a possibility in my head, just kind of like thinking about that, but who knows if that's happened. That's more of an outside the box idea. So that's what's got me conflicted here, because Bobby Lashley, looking at this match, does not look like he's going to lose. He's got all the momentum. He looks better than he ever has, except maybe an Impact, which is to me, I think that was his best run career-wise. But right now, if he's not matching that, this is his second best run. Bobby Lashley looks amazing. And really, the only reason Matt Riddle would win at this point is, I don't know, like a pity win, man. I don't know. I feel bad about it now. So I'm going to go against my, the back of my mind idea, thinking that Bobby Lashley is going to lose and then go on to face Drew McIntyre. That's probably less likely to happen. If it does, you heard it here first. I mean, maybe, I don't know if anybody else said that. And I have no idea. I haven't heard anybody say it yet, but, I'm going to go play it safe, and I'm going to go Bobby Lashley because, but the thing is, I always try to plan what are they going to do after this. That's when I'm making my predictions. I don't just think about the match that night. I think about, future builds and stories, and I don't really see much going on with Lashley, like who his next opponent's going to be. I don't know. Man, that makes this match harder than I thought, but I'm just going to play it safe. Very low confidence on this one. I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley here. I think this might be the match that I get wrong on the whole show, because I feel pretty good, about the other one. So I'm going to go Bobby Lashley. I'm going Bobby Lashley. I'm going to try not to overthink it, even though I originally thought it was going to be Riddle. I'm changing my mind from my idea months ago. So there we go. I'm going with Bobby Lashley. Let's go up next. We'll talk about this one last, because we're going to come to that one later. We're going to talk about this one right now, because this one's a little easier. Drew McIntyre is defending his title against Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, and did I say AJ? And AJ, if I didn't say him already. Anyway, guys, come on. If you're making predictions, if you're trying to predict who's going to win, this is almost as easy as it gets for a 6-way Elimination Chamber title match. Drew McIntyre, no way he drops the title. No way he drops it to Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy has nothing going on. I know it sucks to say. He's in there for one thing only, and that's to do a swanton off one of the chambers. That's, it sucks to say, but that's what he's there for. AJ Styles, I would love for AJ to win, but man, he's got nothing really going on right now. He's got no momentum right now. Kofi Kingston he's just came back off injury. He's got 0 to no momentum right now. Obviously, Sheamus is tied in with Drew, because I think that's going to lead to a Fastlane match. I think it's going to be one-on-one. I think it's going to be Drew versus Sheamus for the title, because I'm picking Drew to win. Because Randy Orton is obviously got troubles with Alexa Bliss, obviously got troubles with The Fiend. Something's going to happen. I think if The Fiend doesn't show up at Elimination Chamber, it will be Alexa Bliss screwing him up and screwing him out of the match somehow. It's going to be some weird, wacky way, probably. I don't know. But I feel the final two will probably come down to Orton and Drew, and somehow Orton gets screwed out of it. Or maybe that might happen early. I don't know. But either way, it's going to be Drew. It's going to be Randy Orton versus The Fiend at WrestleMania. Maybe they can redeem themselves from their match a couple years ago. But yeah, easy prediction here for me. Drew McIntyre wins, and Sheamus looks strong. Maybe he finishes second, with shenanigans happening and leading to them having a match at Fastlane. But I believe that's what the Fastlane match is going to be. But then, like I said earlier, I don't think, obviously Edge after tonight on SmackDown, Edge is going to be facing Roman Reigns. So, I mean, that's not official, but I assume from what we saw. So what does that mean for Drew? I mean, I don't think he's facing any of these guys. Maybe AJ. Maybe if they start doing something with AJ to put him in the main event, I don't know. But the only person he's got stuff with right now is Sheamus, and it's not happening at Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre is not a WrestleMania match in my eyes. But who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All I know is Drew McIntyre is winning at the Elimination Chamber. We have the SmackDown Women's title match next. Or just the women's tag team title match, sorry. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler versus Sasha and Bianca Belair. It doesn't get much easier than this. This is my most confident match prediction right here of the whole show. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler win. Obviously, we're going to have Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks at WrestleMania. She's going to choose her. I mean, I feel like that's obvious. She's going to choose her. And this is a perfect opportunity for one of them. It's probably going to be Sasha that screw over Belair or walk out on her or something. Something's going to go down in this match. Maybe when they lose, they shove each other afterwards. Something's going to go down in this match, obviously, or right after. And the win is going to the tag team champions, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. They're leaving with the titles 100%. I'm marking that down right now. I'm giving, that's that bomber stamp right there. 100% Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler leave still the tag team champions. Because this is also, by the way, their first title defense since winning the belts, which was just like 3 weeks ago, I think, on Royal Rumble. So, yeah, Shayna and Nia Jax win. There you go. That's pretty simple there. There's not a whole lot of detail to get into. So let's get to the big match. Two big matches to probably close the show. These are probably going to be the final two matches of the night. The SmackDown Elimination Chamber match, number one contendership. We got Bryan, Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin. Right off the bat, these two guys on the right, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, throw them out. Throw them out. They're gone. No chance. Zero chance. Jey Uso maybe has... He's not a zero. Jey Uso's not a 0% chance. It doesn't make any sense at all to me if he would win. So I would put him super low on possibility to win this match. I'm talking super low. So that leaves these three right here. We got Kevin Owens, who's already fought Roman Reigns the last 3-4 maybe pay-per-views now. We got Daniel Bryan, and we got Cesaro. So I'm eliminating these three. They're gone. I'm not picking them to win. When I look at these three right here, Daniel Bryan, I'm going to eliminate him. There again, we talk about momentum and stuff. Daniel Bryan has nothing going on right now. He lost to Cesaro like twice in the past month or two. He's losing to everybody. He's lost to Jey Uso not long ago. Maybe that was December. He had a chance. He had this good story to win the Rumble, blew it. If you want to build somebody up right now, Daniel Bryan is somebody that needs built up because he's going out there. Obviously, he's putting on the great matches, but he's super low on the totem pole right now as far as momentum and working towards titles. So yes, he's in the match, but I'm eliminating him right now. So that leaves Cesaro, who is the opposite of Daniel Bryan. Cesaro has all the momentum in the world right now in WWE. Probably the most pushed guy that's not a champion. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's gotta be him, right? He's been beating everybody lately. He's been looking great. He's been being in his matches. He's being pushed strong. And then you got Kevin Owens, who it's there. It's the history is there to make it makes sense. When this match was first announced, I was like, Kevin Owens is going to win again, and then he's going to get screwed. I mean, it's hard to find a better win than the Elimination Chamber match. So I think he's going to look good in this. He's going to come out on top. He's going to face Roman Reigns and lose after he's been wore out, beaten down. The more I say this, the more I'm picturing Kevin Owens right now doing this. But I feel like they've done it too much. I know this is, if it happened to him, this is the end, but it's not going to happen, I don't think. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be Cesaro, guys. That's it. It's going to be Cesaro because he can take the loss after he wins and not be tarnished. I don't think anybody would at this point because the whole point of this is to make Roman Reigns more of a dick heel. So I think it's going to succeed. I think Cesaro is going to win. There's a decent chance that Kevin Owens wins. The other 4, I don't think they have a chance. Well, Daniel Bryan probably has a chance because you can achieve the same thing as you can with Cesaro with Daniel Bryan. Maybe get even more sympathy for Daniel Bryan if he wins, but he's got no momentum compared to all the momentum for Cesaro. So I'm going Cesaro, locking it in. I know I beat around the bush all the way to give you guys my answer because I want to get all of my ideas. I just want to throw them at you as much as I can because I know how hard it is to make predictions. And I've dabbled, before I started doing these predictions this year, I looked on the internet and watched a couple people's prediction videos and they're lacking, man. They're lacking. They come in, they give you their idea, maybe one sentence, maybe something else. There's not a whole lot of, what they're thinking, the plans in the future, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys are liking that. I'm not just, hey, I got a winner here, I got a winner there. I give my reasons, I give all this kind of stuff. So if you want to go with it, if you think it's right, go with it. But if I'm totally out there, by myself and I get it wrong, I'm going to look like a dick, but it's okay. I tried. But so that is the end of the Elimination Chamber. There's one slight thing a little wrinkle that could come into this is maybe the Miz for the other match. For the Drew McIntyre match, but because Miz has got that briefcase, it's going to expire relatively soon. So I just want to throw that out there. They usually, he's only got 4 months to use it because it was in May, right? March, April. Yeah, that's 3 months until the Money in the Bank has to be used. So, if it happens here, he's still not cashing in successfully. Drew McIntyre, I think, definitely is walking into the WrestleMania as the champion. Yeah, he might not walk out of WrestleMania the champion, but he's walking in, I think. So that is it, guys. That is my Elimination Chamber predictions. I hope you guys enjoy the pay-per-view this weekend. I'm actually going to be able to get to watch it, which is nice. The Royal Rumble, I got to watch that a little bit. And, the NXT show was a little rough for me because it's hard to get into NXT right now, but I think I'm gonna like it a whole lot more than I'm gonna like that Takeover show. It wasn't great. It wasn't great, but it was decent. That was it. That's the best I could give it. That was the thumbs in the middle, man. Thumbs in the middle on that Takeover. But that's it. I'm rambling. I'm getting out of here, guys. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like on Twitter or follow on Twitter. And you can like on Twitter too, so I'm going to post the links. But anyway, follow on Twitter at Java Radio. We'll see you guys for the next pay-per-view prediction video, which is going to be, I think, AEW Revolution. Is that what it is? Maybe Fastlane. I don't know. I got to look at the calendar. I don't know. It's going to be one of those because I am covering AEW Revolution. So we'll see you then. That's it, guys. Enjoy the show.